And so it's that whole piece that when it catches up, you know how sexist this planet is. Your daughter get raped and you commit suicide. You've been disgraced. Please. And so when you stop and think about there's certain things you can't change. A sexist system all over the world, and yet it's called the mother tongue, not the father tongue. Because when I come over here and they teach me how to talk white, and niggas like me because I sound white, I violate God because the mother tongue. A dog barks and another dog understands it. A cat meows, another cat. Nobody understands me because I tampered with my mother tongue, trying to please white folks. Tampered with the mother tongue. Motherfucker, oh, that's a horrible, no. We're going to get reparations, and that word's going to get us more money than anything ever happened. And you know who's going to get reparations for us? Them law firms that got 40% of the cigarette settlement. It'll depend on you. All that crap. Oh, we don't do that. Shut up, mama. And so here's how it works. When the English, and that was a great movie, Bells, see, Abraham Lincoln said something and they made him so mad. He said, slavery is an American problem, and they went off, the nice folks. And Abraham Lincoln says, the textile industry in New York City and in London make more money in 2 weeks than the cotton farmers and slave owners make in 5 years. That's what they're talking about in that movie, man, that textile industry. And that's what's happening now because of you. You see, when I was a little boy, white children didn't get exposed to this. So when I was a little boy, nobody's born a racist or sexist. So the boy says, Mama, how come black folks take all this off? Oh, they happy. Well, why can't they? My mama says she's always happy. Beulah's always smiling. She at their house on Christmas fixing their food, and I ain't got nobody to fix my toys, Mama. But know how it happened when the Indigos here? Children ain't buying bicycles. Did you hear me? They on little skateboards, man. It just leaves and you don't even see it. Leaves, you don't even see it. And so when you stop and think about where this piece is, and the universal God don't have to tell you if you don't know it. And the black woman, Hurricanes. And in the women's movement, they said, well, you take something this bad and name it after women, so they throw men at it. You can't help them. Black runaway slaves invented hockey in Canada. See who I am? Invented it. Then a guy named Milton Stanley said, let's look at this here. Now it's called the Stanley Cup. How can y'all didn't have no ice? Oh, this is 2 Olympics back. Jamaica's won the bobsled. They ain't got no snow. Somebody figured out the way you win the bobsled is when you running, you pick up that momentum. When you get on there, ice ain't got nothing to do with it. That centrifugal force. That's when they learned how to run and jump on the sled. And white folk couldn't handle them. And so when a white boy, prostitution was always in the Negro neighborhood. For him. Well, none of his friends could see him. The mayor could come down from Chicago to 30 miles, 40 miles away. Nobody knew who they were. So they'd pull up in front of your house. Your mama ran it. And honk the horn. And y'all would come out so they know they're safe and take them in the park. That's where the word honky came from, okay? All right? So when the Europeans said there'd be no more, see what I like about old white Christians, that's where I get my information from. They get old and aching and they want to go to heaven, so they try to purify stuff. Old white Christians come and talk to me. I'm going to heaven. And so, in certain parts of Europe, if you was born a billionaire, you still get a check when you get 18 years old. That's that slavery money. It's like going to outer space. Once you get out there, you can't never come back. It just keeps coming and coming and coming and coming and coming. And so they said to America, you know, we're trying to get to heaven. They didn't say that to us. No more slaves. You started the movement. No more slaves. They didn't need the money. They got all the money. So Americans said, oh, what we going to do? What we do? We got these slaves. We can't have no more. Nah, they don't know. How are we going to do it? Don't worry about it. So he made me, 14 years old, put a sack on my head and have sex, fuck my mama. And he's so dumb, he didn't know Mom knew that was me, but she couldn't do nothing because she didn't want him to get mad and start killing the slaves. Remember the story when God wanted to save the Jews, he told them to put one on the door? A mark. You tell me God didn't know where the Jews was? What kind of God y'all talking about? Ooh, man, y'all scared shit out of me. You mean God who put the whole universe here didn't know it's a Jew in that house? You got to pray to God and tell God your rent due. Any God that didn't know your rent was due ain't God. Are you crazy? Made everything, but didn't know your rent due. See what that tough to do when they get in there. And so I had to screw my mama, man. That's where the word motherfucker come from. And then white boy shit. That's why they hated the word until they got around black folks and realized I said, this motherfucking pair of glasses. And that's when he knew I didn't know. His genes knew. And now you go to a white movie, they say motherfucker before they finish running the credits when the movie's coming on. What he didn't know, if I impregnate my first cousin, there's a 98% that the baby be born deformed. So what do you think happened when I started fucking my mama? So all the deformed babies started coming down the chute. He didn't know, he ignorant, he don't know what it was. See, we blamed all that on women. That was what sexism did. See, we just thought there's nothing. We didn't know there was a seed in her. They didn't know that till the medical people found out in 1750. We just thought she was the incubator. You know, we make the biscuits and take it by Mary's house and put it in her oven. That's what they thought. So the white boy said, well, here's how we get around that. All these old ignorant white boys that can't afford slaves, we'll sell them to them. Hey, come here, Willie. There's some of these niggas here. Well, you know, I got no money, boss. No white man can call themselves white without owning some niggas, so we gonna sell you these crippled ones, but you got to buy 12 of them. Now you see where the fucking dozens come from, and it's about your mama, and nobody on this planet played a dozen except black men in America and in the Caribbean. So what the fuck y'all know? Huh? The dozens, huh? And that's where the reparations money gonna come. Because these youngsters coming up now under y'all's influence, they'll be outraged when they find this out. And they're going to open up the floodgates when they get through. Even Africa's going to get a piece. That's where it's going. That's where it's going. That's just...
Well, I hope that's true.
Ain't no hope. I don't give them fucking hope, man. Hope. Hope you gonna pay your goddamn rent. Hope your car work. Come on, man. Ain't no but bullshit.
No, I'm just saying. I think a lot of black people are being brainwashed.
It ain't got nothing to do with them.
Okay.
In here, if you say I'd like to go to Paris this year, but I can't afford, you just told 75 trillion cells to see to you don't get to Paris, huh? That's who you are. And when you find that out, when you find that out, when they told me I had the worst cancer you can find, I told my son, Doc, I said, don't show that to your mother, till after your sister get married. Then I gave it a report. How could they do this? I said, bitch, you better get out of here. You think I'm leaving this pussy here for your high school sweetheart? You out your mind. I ain't going nowhere. I know I'm not going nowhere. If you hope don't work. You never heard no rich, powerful motherfucker say hope. Hope I'll win the war, but a fool. The real folks know they're going to win the war before they start, except they don't count in the universe. Universe. There's no such thing as hope. Hope. And so what happens is, the black woman, Hurricanes, that's the black woman. That's our spirit. White folks know that, the real ones, and we don't. All hurricanes start at the exact spot in West Africa where the slaves was put on the ship. Not almost the right area where slaves was put on the ship. That's where hurricanes start. They stay underwater and follow the same route the slave ship followed. No slave was offloaded the ship till it got to the Caribbean. No hurricane jumps above water till it get to the Caribbean. Hit this country and come all the way up the East Coast to Maine. Maine is as close to Canada as you are to me. Canada has never had a hurricane because Canada never messed with a sister like America has. It get there, turns north and go back out. That's who you are. You think this goddamn camera, that little chump shit you got, gonna change? That ain't changing nothing. You already there. And we come in with this bullshit. Think we know something. Knowing something in a white racist system that would kill God if they could. What prestige is that?
Whenever you're going to have the depiction of black and white sexual relations, they put in what I call the 3D effect.
White power is a very undeclared, silent, confident domination of the world in globalization terms. So they don't have to assert continually because we live in their dictionary.